Hello, hello. This is Kwali Jamal coming from Kwali TV. And this is my first video. And I'm very excited about sharing my ideas and just sharing things that I have learned while I have gone down my journey. Now, to get right into the video, some people have inquired, why do I call myself Kwali Jamal? Because that's not my real name. Well, it's a moniker, and Kwali in the language of Swahili, it means truth, and Jamal, that happens to be my middle name, my actual middle name. So I've just combined the two to create this moniker, Kwali Jamal, because my goal in life as it stands is to walk in truth, and to speak truth, and to always challenge myself to be truthful, because to lie is an easy thing to do, and that's something that we do, I think, on a regular basis. We lie to ourselves, we lie to others, and we're constantly being lied to. And that's sort of what I would like to touch on in this first video. I guess you can call this giving a lie exactly what it deserves, and that's the truth. Because a lie deserves the truth. And one specific example of this would be, I remember being in middle school and in high school, and I recall thinking to myself that I didn't have what it takes to be a great student. I recall thinking that I wasn't intelligent enough to go to a 4-year university. And when I tell my story to students in high school, I tend to reference this a lot, because this was a big deal for me. The reason why it was a big deal was because thinking like that, it totally crippled my ability to excel. So exactly what I thought about myself came true, and I certainly didn't do as well as I could have in high school. And when I thought to myself that I wasn't intelligent enough to go off to a 4-year university, it basically came true, because that's not what I did when I graduated high school. And so I really did struggle within myself, because I think that type of negative thinking is a manifestation of low self-esteem. And that's something that I certainly suffered from as I look back on it. Now, what did I do to overcome those challenges? The main thing that I did was I had to become honest with myself and recognize that I was having these type of thoughts, these type of negative thoughts. And I had to be honest about my self-esteem, that it was low as it pertains to, my intellect. So I think the second part of the equation was I had to find information that helped me see people who look like me achieving and doing great things. And so I found that in the form of reading history. I read a lot about what African people did thousands and thousands of years ago. And I also read a lot of information about what African American people have accomplished while being here in North America. So all of that information combined, it inspired me, it uplifted me, and it empowered me to set certain goals for myself that I once thought I couldn't achieve. And I guess another example would be, I did end up going to a 4-year university eventually. It took some time, but I did go off to a university and I got a bachelor's degree. But I also set another goal, and I decided to go off to law school, because law school was something that I certainly thought that I could not do. So I did go off to law school, and I was fortunate enough to graduate and get my law degree, and now I'm a practicing attorney. Now, I'm not here to really talk about legal issues, but I'm just here to create dialogue about real life issues that a lot of us go through. And sometimes, we don't understand why we're going through it, but I would like to offer solutions to, or at least not really offer solutions, but just give my insight on things that I've gone through. And if it resonates with you, then I think that's beautiful. So, you know, the solution in this situation is to confront those thoughts that plague you. Ask yourself, why are you thinking the way that you're thinking? Where are these thoughts coming from? And you have to confront those lies and those untruths with knowledge, with truth, with understanding, you know, and it requires a lot of work on your part to learn yourself, to find yourself. But the reality is the truth is within yourself, and our potential is definitely infinite once you totally commit yourself to learning just how great you are. So with all of that being said, I want to give a few shout outs to some people who have encouraged me and kept me inspired. Number one, that would be my homie Dominique Cam. I appreciate you, telling me to start making these YouTube videos and to share, some of my thoughts about various experiences that I've had. The same for JP Howard. You did the same for me. You told me to get on YouTube and really just, start expressing myself. And so I appreciate you too. Last but not least, my Facebook family, my Facebook friends. You know who you are. It's too many people to name, but just know that I really appreciate all of the positivity that you've sent me, and I'm certainly going to take a lot of my thoughts to a larger platform. So all of the positive remarks, and people who have inboxed me and told me that they are keeping up with my posts, much love to you, and I salute you. So make sure you keep up with Quality TV. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel because this is just a start to something larger than myself, and I can't do it without you all. So much love, and again, subscribe to Quality TV. I'm gonna do my best to keep keep making interesting videos. So peace and love, and thank you for checking out this video.